Over the summer, there's not too much that can go wrong in your static caravan. Plus, if it does, you're more than likely to be there to sort it out or limit the damage. But what about in the winter when you may not be there? What can you do to help prevent damage happening in the first place and to make sure that when you come back to stay in your caravan, it's in the same state you left it in? We're here in rainy Cheddar Bridge campsite at the end of the caravan season to walk you through some handy tips of protecting your caravan over winter, and not just the serious stuff like water leaks, but little cosmetic stuff too. Follow these tips and when you come back to your van for the summer, you should be able to get in there and enjoy it straight away. On the last day before you shut it for winter, open all the windows and doors to let some fresh air around the caravan. You probably want to do this anyway, as you'd be cleaning and will probably prefer the smell of fresh air to the smell of cleaning products. Locking the front door would be a pretty silly thing to forget. But while you've got all the windows open to air the caravan out, it's worth checking the locks and seals to make sure the windows are equally secure too. In fact, it's worth doing this a week or two before just to give yourself time to fix anything which may be broken. It's also wise to take anything valuable home with you. This way you can leave the wardrobes, internal doors and cupboards wide open. This will show anyone who's looking to break in that there's nothing of value left to take. Also, leaving the caravan open will help the airflow around while you're away. No one wants to start their summer cleaning, so make sure you leave the caravan as clean as possible before you leave. There are also a few things you can do to prevent mildew while you're away. Remove net curtains and pull back regular curtains to let the air get around them and stop with the moist and condensation. Also, likewise, arrange other soft furnishings like your cushions so they don't touch each other and the air can get around them on all sides. You can vacuum pack duvets, sheets, pillows to stop them smelling of damp and getting dusty. You can pick up vacuum storage bags for next to nothing, and they also save you lots of space. One of the great things about owning a static caravan is that you're usually located near a woody or grassy area. That of course also means sharing that area with a little bit of wildlife. Generally the wildlife will stay where it's supposed to, but occasionally it'll come indoors, make itself a cup of tea and put its feet up. To stop this happening, you can block the various gaps in the caravan which may let the little critters in. This includes checking skylights, roof and chassis for loose joints and gaps. When you drain down the toilet, you can even staff that old rag down to stop any hardy insects coming up that way. But you can do the same with your sinks by simply putting the plugs in. Preventing pipes from freezing is an important one. If the winter is harsh, leftover water in pipes can freeze, expand and split pipes. This creates the leak which could flood the caravan. To prevent this, you should drain all water from the pipes. Some sites will offer a draining down service at a relatively small cost. However, you can do it yourself with relative ease and for free. There are a few stages to this. Firstly, shut off the water supply at the stopcock. If there is no drain down tap, you should disconnect the pipe above the stopcock so that the water in the pipes is free to drain out. If there are any drain down taps, find them under the caravan and open them. These are generally under the kitchen and bathroom areas, but your caravan handbook should provide the exact locations. Next, turn on all the taps, including the shower, and leave them on. Once the water has finished flowing, put the plugs in all sinks and shower trays to prevent any wildlife from setting up home for the winter. Check the handbook to see how to drain the water heater. There should be a drain down valve on the water pipe. Now the water is switched off, flush the toilet. This empties most of the water from the cistern. You should just need to make sure that any water left has been treated with antifreeze. Switching off the gas supply is a very important task when you're ready to leave the caravan for winter. Most parks ask that you do not touch the gas canisters themselves, but turning off the gas inside is done simply at the gas isolation valve. Once you've done this, some people will also light the gas rings, and once the flame dies out, you can be certain that there's no gas left in the pipes. Of course, there is loads more you can do to prepare your static for the winter, so join the discussion on the Towergate Caravan Facebook page or search the website for more tips, guides and videos.